So earlier I did my live, but I was completely emotional because of the war that's going on between all these other countries, and I feel like I don't have no control over it, so I can't really allow that to kind of come to my prefrontal every time I try to get to present myself to the world. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do this. Like I said, I have a job interview tomorrow, and I'm not even nervous no more. It's just it's either you're going to hire me or you're not. Period. That's it. So job searching tip. I did this already. Teaching style. No. Why should I hire you? Why should you hire me? You should hire me because I'm here. That's enough evidence for you to hire me. I would be an asset to the company by completing necessary paperwork on time. I would uphold the mission and value of this school. What's the mission now? The mission of this school is, I just wrote it down. They say how to job search the place before you go. The mission is to provide high quality early childhood education that will prepare children for future learning. So how are you going to say that in a statement? Because why should I hire you? I think you should hire me because I'm qualified. In this case, maybe overqualified. Okay. I think you should hire me because and see, and that's what happens to me when I go on my job interview. It's like my brains get really really foggy, so and that's a really stupid question. It's like you should be able to answer that because you know who you are, you know your strength, you know your weaknesses, you know your destination, you know your philosophy. I think you should hire me because we share the same philosophy, and I feel like I could accomplish your mission by providing high quality. So that's how I wanna answer that. Why should we hire you? Why should I hire you? We share the same philosophy, philosophy, which is which is children learn at their own pace. That's the company's philosophy. Learn at their own pace. Which she probably don't even ask me that question, but I'm not gonna get it past me. I'm not gonna let no question pass me. So I'm gonna practice from now. So while I'm practicing, I'm sharing that with the world. um, why should I hire you? I think you should hire me because we share the same philosophy, meaning that children learn at their own pace, and then also your mission. It ties into my purpose for teaching, which is to provide. Oh, also your mission for teachers to provide high quality what early childhood. I gotta remember all that. Early childhood education that will prepare children for future learning. Okay, so let's do this over. Why should I hire you? I think you should hire me because we share the same philosophy, meaning that children learn at their own pace. And I think we kind of share the same mission as well. That you would prefer to have a teacher that will perform quality education that will help the children for future learning. So that's how I would answer that. You know what I mean? That's one question. And then they have a whole bunch of questions for you to answer. So it's like, which I mean, which question is coming first? When you go to a job interview, you never know which question is gonna come first. My role as a teacher, like teachers have a lot of roles and responsibility, believe it or not. And the roles and responsibility that we have, it kind of the money that we're getting paid for, is kind of not really balanced at all. I'm in the teaching field and I can see it. It's unbalanced. The pay is not equal. I mean, there's opportunity for growth in some area. You have to be placed in a position in order for you to grow. Some company you work for, they'll let people that they know, like their acquaintances, they'll let them move up the ladder faster than you that have your professional backgrounds, or so it's like everything about this earth is rigged. The system is rigged, the job going, but some people have jobs that's authentic and that represents morals. And where are those people? I have no idea. But I'm not going to give up. We're not supposed to give up on humanity. We're supposed to have faith and just keep going. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm teaching people as I go. So, my role as a teacher is to offer resources, accommodate children learning styles, redirect children from displaying negative emotions, create inclusive learning environment, differentiate instruction to allow children a fair chance to grow and develop. I know that I'm going to have to create lesson plans, so that's pretty obvious. But my lesson plans must be developmentally appropriate. I know that I have to assess children. Like, I have to go through my knowledge, my experience, my assessment tools. I know that some people use DRDP, some people use ASQ-SE, some people use ASQ-3, some people use just judgment, to see if a child is developed properly. One of my role is also to keep children safe. That's a must. Like, you cannot go to work every day and not focus on safety. That's impossible, because not focusing on the very little thing that could cause your entire company to fall is a travesty. You know what I mean? So, keeping child safe, focus on focus and execute the mission of the program. So that's one of my role as a teacher. Um, I don't know how I'm going to develop myself professionally. I don't know if this company offers professional development, but if you guys do, that's great. I am on board. I welcome that, because we all learn from our mistakes. It's like today, I'm learning new vocabularies of what to put on my resume. Like, just from me coming on social media, or just from me looking into another company looking for a job. It's like, okay, Talita, the wording on your resume is correct, but it's kind of incorrect, because you should have been sounding more professional, because you're not at that mediocre level anymore. You're 42 years old. You have 2 degrees behind you on your belt, and you have children. You have years of experience working with children. So why stop here? Also, one of my role as a teacher is to keep children from abuse, to prevent them, and to report them. It's like working with children now is very difficult. You don't know what child you're going to get when you go in there. Some parents are ignorant at the fact, that their child has some type of learning deficiency. Oh, I'm making some. Ooh, oh what? Oh no. Are you making them breakfast? They lunch. You want some? If you want it now, cause I don't know. I'm gonna make some eggs. All right, when you come back. Huh? Okay. I'm gonna make the eggs now, because it's almost time for me to bring the food. Um, without the egg. Let's see, two. two. Oh, you can have two. You want the bacon? Okay. Oh, oh my god. Okay, you got it. And the bacon and the bagel. You want the bagel or the bread?
Bagel.
Well, you got that. You want to I'm gonna just make this and then bring it to them. And that's it for lunch for today. But anyway, I'm not even gonna bother to mix it. Just gonna put it in there just like that. That's not gonna hurt them. Alright, so turn the stove down. Oh, my hands are full. Oh, you know what I mean? And then that's gonna be the end. And then I'm basically done with lunch for today. And my phone getting ready to die. The battery. You know what I mean? But we, our children are at risk. My life is at risk. Every day I probably get on social media and talk about what's going on with the world. But look, I ask God to protect me as I go because what I'm saying, it has nothing to do with me dying. It has a lot to do with me saving the world from this travesty that we're getting ready to put ourselves in. And no, I mean, it takes another person to look into a situation to see the danger or the depth of the danger of what you're getting ready to place other people in. And some of these people, they can't see that they're getting ready to place us into a lot of danger. I don't know what they're seeing, but I hope that one day they wake up and realize that what they're doing is wrong. And at the end of the day, we got to come together as one unit at the end of the day, no matter how you look at it, because it's going to be set up to where you're going to have to work together in order to make this work. Because it's like y'all living on this earth and y'all don't know how to get along now. God is going to create something that's going to trigger a ripple effect to where everybody going to have to work collectively as a nation in order for us to accomplish our common goal. Our common goal is to practice and preach one love. How are you going to do that when all this travesty is going on in the world? You still got to try to find a way of how to focus on the positive things about life. Now, how that's very difficult living in poverty. That's all I'm saying. But you still got to do it because your children depends on you. Like right now, my kids is waiting on me to bring them their lunch. You know what I mean? Whether I'm poor or not. You know, I just decided to design that. I just created it because I'm like, since I'm at home and don't nobody want to hire me right now, I might as well just cook and bring food to my kids. You know what I mean? That way I know what they eating. I know they eating no tripe, and I know they eating no pieces from no grind up bodies. I don't know. I know what they're eating today. They're eating bacon, eggs, and sausage. You know what I mean? Sometimes I let them eat at the school though. You know, when I'm low on cash. You know what I mean? But my goal is not for my kids to eat the food from me and the school, but for them to choose one. More than likely they're going to choose home cooked meal because it's more authentic. It's more realistic. It's made with love, and you know what I mean. It's not just made just because you got to feed the multitude. You know what I mean? So yeah. Anyways, I gotta go bring my kids their lunch before I over expired. The time. I gotta get out of here in 8 minutes to go deliver my daughter lunch. Alright, so with that being said, I'm gonna say goodbye for now. Yes, I'm almost done with my eggs. Almost done. And then, like I said, my battery getting ready to die. So, making them some scrambled eggs. And hopefully, uh-oh, don't you hate that? I gotta pick it. Yeah. I got another one. Don't worry. I got more. I got more. I got joy in my soul. Even if I'm depressed, I still got joy in my soul. We gotta find it. We gotta find that joy. I know. It's in there. It's in there. Just try to figure it out. You know what I mean? All the wars that's going on, we still gotta remain positive. You know what I mean? Whether we agree with it or not. Anyways, I gotta go. Goodbye.